Okay, so next topic we are going to discussing and FI integration or automatic account determination or automatic postings or valuation account assignment. All are same. The names are different, but functionalities wise are same. Generally, we will only two names we will be regularly we will use and FI integration or automatic postings is the key, or maybe automatic account determination also. Just the names will be different, but so this completely and FI integrations. Where finance teams they configuration they done the valuation classes GL account to, and where the material type they linked. So each and everything we will see today. But here we will not do any configurations. This already FI teams are they done the configuration, where they're done, how they're done, where the assignments happen. So those things we are going to discuss. But we will not do any configurations, which is completely end-to-end responsibility is a FI teams on finance teams. Okay. See here, whatever I highlight yellow color, this you should be remember that points. Okay. The first point, what is important means valuation class is a bridge between and FI. So based on valuation classes, so their GL accounts will be hitting. Say example, see material type valuation class so GL account. So just I'm the bridge, it's a material type and GL accounts in between. Valuation class is a bridge. Okay, see material type. Okay, just to define material type, it will be used to get the list of valuation classes belong to respective material type during creation of materials. When we selecting raw materials, then 3000 will come standard. If anybody is a created one material, one valuation class, it will link to material type. So you will get the list of valuation classes. So whether it's a finished materials, 792025 will come, whether semi-finished 79007910. So based on material types, the valuation classes will be displayed at the under accounting V1 under that. Okay. So here one material type. Okay, one material type or material type is assigned to instead of one. Okay, let's examples. Material type is assigned to one valuation class. That means 3000 for raw material. For 3000 valuation class, here one valuation class is assigned to 4 to 5 GL accounts. Material type is assigned to one valuation class, but one valuation class is assigned to 4 to 5 GL account. What is that 4 to 5 GL accounts means? When we purchase raw materials, 3000 is a valuation class. Okay, purchase. See here examples. When we purchase raw materials, when do the goods receipt on GL account, the same materials when we do the stock transfer from who's the end user, so which cost center we need to allocate that materials to the cost center team. After that, once we'll make the payment, that amount we need to be deduct from the cost center who's the requester, then different GL account will generate. Material type is same 3000 raw materials, but different transactions, different GL accounts will be generated. What are the transactions? Goods received, scrap. Maybe when we purchasing raw materials 3000 valuation class, sometimes it is an after materials is scrap, we need to scrap that. After scrap GL account is different, but material type valuation class is same. Stock transfer, when we sales, even when we purchasing raw materials, we will make the finished materials, then we will sell the materials. We'll sell the materials, finished material, but for making finished materials, we purchased raw materials, 3000 material, and they made it finished materials. When we sell that material, then different GL account. Expense, any GL account, general ledger accounts, so that will come. So this one material type is assigned to one valuation class, one valuation class is assigned to 4 to 5 GL accounts. Just why they created multiple GL accounts means the operations purpose or business smoothly running purpose. They made it different GL accounts, and getting reports wise also very easy to. So last month, how many three raw materials we purchased? They will give one valuation class, sorry, one GL account, 4 lakhs or 400 20. So 400 under the GL accounts. How many metals we received last month? The complete list will come. That type of transactions, easy purpose reporting wise, very easy to. They're running business smoothly. That is the reason they created 4 5 GL accounts for one material is assigned to valuation classes. So now we'll see just where they created valuation classes, where they link to material type, and GL accounts where they created. We'll see that kind of. Okay, next point, moment type will decide which GL account has to trigger during the goods moment types. Like examples, moment type when we're receiving with to PO 101 different GL accounts. When we're sending raw materials to subcontracting vendor 541, then different GL account. When we received finished material from subcontracting vendor, then different GL accounts. So each and every moment type is linked to GL accounts. So easy to which GL account has to trigger again the purchasing account assignment category will play the role and get the respect to GL accounts. The moment type will decide which GL account has to trigger during the goods moment. But purchasing account category reference ACR will play the role and get the respect to GL account. Okay, so this whatever highlighted, you should not by heart that points. Next, so interview also they will ask, "Oh, can you tell me FIMM integrations? You any work experience?" They will say. So how they will do work experience means we have any configurations. If you know the configuration steps, they will ask. They will not ask us to do this where the do the configurations. And at least FIMM and FI integration means where FI teams are done the configurations. If you know that integrations, that is only they will ask. But it's generally FI teams only they will do. They will ask any integration knowledge. That means where they done the configuration, where done the assign and assignments, that kind of steps they're asking. So yes, we know that this is the steps they created. FI and integrations, define valuation control, group together valuation area, define valuation classes, define account grouping for movement types. This it's not because we if you created any new movement type, then they have work in this step, fourth step. Otherwise, so whatever here the highlighted 4 steps are there. So this, if you by heart this OMWM, OMWD, OMSK, OBYs, if you tell this at least T codes also, they will not ask more questions. Maybe if they wanted to test it, how you have subject depth knowledge, so we can explain what are this and how it will be linked. One diagram is there. A diagram is how it will be working. I mean functionalities basis. So this kind of see the plant is assigned to valuation grouping code, plant is assigned to company code assigned to chart of account to valuation grouping code, valuation classes, the account modifier, all are assigned to the GL accounts. This is material master, material type, account category reference. So account category reference is assigned to valuation class is assigned to GL account. This is after we doing the goods receipt, quantity updating and value updating. Here value updating, here quantity updating. Type of materials, type of movements. Like it's 101 when we're doing. So quantity will be updating, value will be updating. So this is operations. Completely if you tell this cycle, like it's generally, anyway, end of this classes, you will come to know one idea. So material type is assigned to material master first. I mean material type is assigned to valuation classes. We can say, or you can say plant one. This is first. Plant is assigned to company code assigned to chart of. Anyway, we'll see these steps, then you will understand. And few more are here is important to transaction keys are there. So we know some of BSX, BSV, FRN, FRL, this V, BSX, BSV, FRL, and WRX, and this BS, GBB. We know some of the subcontracting PO under transaction keys. This will come BSX, BSV, FRL, GBB, BSX. This is under so somewhat WRX. So apart from that, few more are there: KON, PRD. This we will explain later. Okay, now we'll see the system, how they done the configurations, where they done the configurations. This is the navigation path, SPRO, materials management, valuation and account determination without wizard. Okay, so now we'll see the configurations here. Okay, SPRO. Okay, materials management. Materials management, under that valuation and account assignment. Valuation account also same thing I entered here. Valuation and account assignment. So valuation account assignment, under that account determination, under that account determination without wizard. Just click this one. Define valuation control, group together valuation area, define valuation classes, configure automatic postings. So this is the 5 steps I entered here. Here, define valuation control, valuation areas, valuation classes. This is, now we'll see the first one by one. Okay, first is define valuation control. Valuation grouping code should be active in under this. This T code is a OMWD. Okay, sir, OMWM. Okay, so OMWM here. Under valuation grouping code, here valuation control, under that valuation grouping code should be active. What is valuation grouping code? We will understand it next step. So valuation control, define valuation control, under that valuation grouping code should be active and not active. Two are there, but we should be, valuation grouping code should be active always. Okay, I will go back. Next to group together valuation area. So valuation area means we know plans. Okay. See example, valuation area, that means plans. Company code, this is company name. Chart of account, valuation grouping code. Here what we need to be understand, examples. I will highlight this one. Okay, here also 1000. Okay, here also 1000. Okay. See, this is company code is 1000. We copied from the time of enterprise structure creation time. Company code we copied from the 1000 to we created our own company code. But here what we need to be understand, group together valuation area means group together valuation area under company code. See 1000 company code. So here, so two here almost all 8 plans are there. So highlighted. So 99, 784, 784, 785,000, 1100, 1123. These are the plans. All the plans, if operative chart of account, if it is same, then valuation grouping code should be same. That means if they're using multiple plans, one operative chart of account, then valuation grouping code should be same. So that is the reasons here what they done, group together valuation area. So the OMWD, This is the T code. Okay, in case if 99 different operative GL accounts are there, operative chart of account, in case 0001 they're using, okay, so 784, 785, 785, 83, 84, 85, if they're using operative chart of account is different, then they will use here 0002. Next 1000, if they will use a different GL account, they will use. So this another company code 1100 plant, if they're using, if it is in 0004, here another 0005. See, valuation group together, define, oh, sorry, what is it? Group together valuation area means all group together valuation area. So if under company code, if multiple plans, if they're using all the plans operative chart of account same, then valuation grouping code should be same. If the plans is operative chart of account is different, then valuation grouping code should be different. Okay, that is we are going to understand here under this step. This is based, this is 1000 company code, this is valuation areas, which here the same thing here you see. Plant is assigned to company code assigned to chart of account assigned to valuation grouping code. If you see these 4 steps here, valuation area, company code, chart of account, INT, valuation grouping code, we just assigning here. Plant is assigned to company code assigned to chart of account assigned to valuation grouping code. Okay, understand, right? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So valuation area, company code, chart of account, valuation grouping code. Here, this is define a group together valuation area under this step. Okay, T code is a YMWD. Okay, next. Define valuation classes. So define valuation classes under that OMSKT code. Here they done the valuation classes creations, 3000 for raw materials, 7925, 7920 for finished materials. In this step, they done the configurations. SAP standard, I'm saying that. Tomorrow, if you join any industry, I mean, once you join any company, the finance teams also, they're doing configuration here, but instead of raw materials 3000, they created something 4500 or 56 something, whatever, XX or YY something, but only numeric only I'm saying, alpha not only. See here, account category reference we have to create to, valuation classes we have to create to, material type account category reference we need to be create here. So that means whatever account category reference, just assigning here. What we need to be understand in this step, see, we need to create the account category reference means we need to create a number of material types equal to account category reference. We need to create a number of material types equal to account category reference. Like examples, raw materials 0001. So operative supplies. So operative supplies 2000. Sorry, 0002. So spare parts 0003. So packing materials 0004. Trading goods 0005. So services 0006. See, semi-finished products 0008, 0009 for finished products. So how many material types are there? They created this account category reference number. Whether material types 10 are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. So like that. So here we need to be, whether they are the time of SAP software, they done this is configuration standard 0001 for raw materials. Maybe tomorrow if you joining any real times, instead of 0001, some other things will be there, but 4 characters length. So each and every material type account category reference we need to be create. So if you want to create new account category reference also, we can 0001 copy this one, go to copy as, we can create reference for raw materials. So then we need to be assigned to our material type, that it will come in the next step. Okay, so here we are understanding account category reference 0001 means it's a raw material. So 0008 for the semi finished, 0009 means it is in finished products. Okay, this OMSKT code. Next step, finance teams, here they done the configurations. See valuation classes, just click this one. So 0001, so 0001 for 3000. See here 0001 for raw materials, 0001 for the examples. When you time purchasing materials, yesterday onwards in my server it having problems, I'm not able to creating materials, some other issues, somebody's changed a lot of descriptions here. Standard materials they changed, so that is the reason here. So D1 P1, that's examples raw materials I'm creating. Okay, LG laptop. Okay, base unit of measure, metal group is 0001. Okay, purchase group is 001. Okay, see here 3000. So they are assigned to 0001 for raw materials, 3000 we are getting. See this and all somebody is done here practice purpose. FI teams, or maybe we can also create, but after creation this valuation classes, this 3000 needs to be assigned to our company code. Then we have to create valuation, I mean GL accounts. This we need to assign 3000 to our GL accounts. Anyway, I will just show the screens where they done the configurations and all, so we'll see that is also. So 3000, let's say examples 3000, if we enter valuation class, not able to saving data. So this one error it is coming. It's not error, somewhere data is missing. The field contains non textile parts of animal origin, something it is coming. I don't, this first time I am seeing this kind of messages. Defined has a required field, it doesn't contains an entry and all something. Okay, we'll see later this one. So we can able to see the valuation classes creations here. So we can get examples. Maybe in case if you want to create valuation classes 3000, just copy the line item, go to copy as. So here instead of 3000 we can create, let's say examples. Mm, okay, just I'm saving. Okay, it's already there. Okay, save data. Our data is saved. Valuation class we created here 7788. See, we can able to see that valuation classes in this step. Now again we'll go back to MM01 and the laptop raw materials, plant storage locations, base unit of measure, metal group is 0001, purchase group is 001. See, here it is there. 7788. So now we created their valuation classes, we are getting here. So here the step they created valuation classes. Okay, so go back. Next step, material type. So material type, account category reference. See, just double click. So this is material types, description, account category reference. If we created our own material type, so we can able to see here. Let's say examples. My material type is D1P1. raw materials. See here, D1 P1, D123 company code raw materials 0001. If I will remove here 0001 in this column, okay, save. So now its material type is not assigned to any material type here. I mean, any material type means account category reference. Now it's a blank is there. This material type, but account category reference is a blank is there. So what is the, if I will maintain here blank, just observe it. I will go back to again, or screen again. That's examples. This internet material group is 0001. Okay, purchase group is 001. Okay. See, if I will click, nothing will come. No valuation classes found because we are removed this my plant. I mean, not plant, material type. So material type, it's a blank is there. I created. I mean, I maintained account category reference here blank. Then you cannot able to see the valuation classes at the time of material creation times. So here if I should raw materials means always I should 0001. So if I enter 0001, then I can able to see the valuation classes. Now if see nothing it is there. If I enter 3000 also, system will not. So see valuation class not allowed for material type because we are removed there. We need to be add that valuation classes. If you maintain in black here, so then we will face the issues there, valuation classes. Okay, like each and every material type, if we have one material type, then account category reference 0001. But we didn't enter 0001. How it is coming means at the time of OMS2 creation times, metal creation time, this 0001 it is coming. Let's see the OMS2 under also. So how it is coming. OMS2. Just screens are opened. That is the reasons not able to see here. Let's no problem. Just okay. Let's examples. So D1, D1 P1 is our plan. Let's say examples. Just double click. See account category reference. See field reference account cat account category reference 0001. So when we copying from 0001, I mean when we copy the ROH standard we creations material type, there it is linked to category account category reference number 0001. Okay, so if you maintain black here, so you cannot able to see the valuation classes at the time of metal creation. Okay, now go back. See, if you want you will understand here what we created, I mean what needs to be understand. So material type, they assign account category reference. You see in this diagram, account category reference number here. Account category reference, material type. Material type means here. See, in this completely OMSK understep, material type is assigned to account category reference. See here. material type. This is assigned to account category reference. Account category reference is assigned to valuation classes. See here, account category reference valuation classes. See here 3000 for 0001. So account category reference 0001 means raw materials in this here. Okay, so now define account grouping for new moment types. Here, when they have work under this step, when they created any new moment type. Okay, so client, in case they're asking us to create, us to means it's a FI teams. As a functional, I'm saying that if the client tell us to create new moment type, then they have work here. Otherwise, they will not do any configurations here because SAP it's already given almost all 300 plus. It's close to movement types are there. So again, we don't want to create to movement types, new things. So that is the reasons it is in no need to be work here. Okay. In case, so what is a new movement type for creation T code? So we enter here OMJJ. Even though we this inventory management discussing time also I told OMJJ is a new creation movement type. Okay. So where will come new movement type means again here same SPRO materials management under that inventory management or physical inventory under that. So here will come moment types. The moment types, just here copy change moment types. Just copy this one. Why it is copy changing? It's a standard to we are copying. So moment type continue here will 101. Instead of 101, we don't want to use 101. Then we will use here whatever we wanted. So 3 digits, 800, 900, 999 or 901. So we have to do configurations again. Configuration means, so what are the configurations here means it is in credit to debit to credit to debit, GR block or stock consumption posting is in printing items, account control, account assignment for reservation, each and everything citizen related to FI things they will do. Okay, so in this step, 1 second. Okay, so here next configure automatic posting. This very important. So at least at least means it is in where they're done valuation classes. So the GL accounts. So we will able to see the GL accounts here, but GL accounts is creation is FS00. That is different screen. So they creating there, they will come back and assigning under this step valuation and configure automatic postings. See GL accounts creation T code is a this one FS00. This is the T code for creations GL accounts. So if we just click here, we enter our company code. So this is the standard from 1000 company code. This is the GL accounts we copied at the time of 1000. See, this is the how many GL accounts copied from the 1000 company code. Instead of we creating, we copied. So even though finance teams tomorrow, if they're also joining any industries, they will doing copy from 1000, they will edit. This is the standard GL accounts. So they will not use this GL account. Instead of 114,000, so they will create to 224 for something, whatever they want. They can create one GL accounts in this step. They will create the GL accounts and they will assign here what type of transactions. Okay, so first we can display change, we have to click.
Subiji,
Hello.
sir.
Ah.
Tell me, sir.
Okay, so after GL account they created what type of consumption account here? Account groups. Like account groups, when we creating vendor account groups are so 0001 for IT accounts, so 0001 non-IT vendor supplying. Here also the account groups they created materials management accounts, so materials management. Somebody is done here. The PL profit and loss account, so reconciliation account for ready to input. So this some kind of they will create a GL account groups. GL means ledger accounts. So in this GL account, under which transactions they are going to use that. So they created account groups here. Account groups under that, it's in currency will come, say here, raw material consumed. So here again control data. So we'll come here. What type of currencies this GL account they created? INR currency, dollar, euro, pounds, depends on the country. So they will select currencies here. Okay, so this is the GL account, the cost of goods sold. That means GBB consumption account. This is the GL account. So again, the bank something they will take care this one also. Okay, so they creating here GL accounts, then they will come back and assigning here. Configure automatic postings. Configure automatic posting is a OB OMWB we will get here. So when we log into here OMWB, but just cancel this, go to account assignment OBYC. So this is the very important T codes OBYC. Okay, maybe at the time of subcontracting you got any error, you can come back and we have to see here valuation classes, anything's not possible for GBV consumption account to something at the time, that is a standards errors. We have to come back and we have to see here. This is the transaction case. BSX, so BSV, so somewhat what we entered here in this the transaction case. So BSX, what is that? At least we should by heart this one. As a functional consultant, at least for 10 transaction keys. What is BSX? What is BSV? What is FR1? FRL, FRE, GBB, BSA, VBR, KBS, KON, PRD. This very, very important. I will tell you what is PRD means. Okay, VST, input tax, WRX, GRIR, clearance account. At least we should by heart this one. There are so many are there, but we don't want to by heart each and everything. At least some standard regular transactions we should know some of it. So what is BSS? We already seen this in at the time of BSX means all the tax postings accounts, goods receipt or goods issue, inventory management. When you're doing incoming and outgoing materials, that will come as a BSX. BSV means it is in sending raw materials to subcontracting vendors. The company sends materials for subcontracting work. This transaction is considered, accounts will be open. That means different GL accounts will be opened. When we sending raw materials subcontract work for the transaction will be considered. FR1 is a freight clearing charges. FRL is a vendor service charges. When we doing subcontracting PO, we sending materials to the vendor. Vendor will make finished materials, send it back to us. Finished materials, he will collect the money from us only. Service charges. At the time, FRL will be generated. So where we'll see these transactions, FR is a purchasing account, GBB is a consumption account, inventory postings. BSA means initial stock entries. That means 501 without PO when we entering stock our warehouse stock. That is initial entry for stock balance. Or 501 or 561. When we using these two movement types, then this the transaction will be BSA will be generating. VBR, internal goods issue. That means when we receive many finished metal, when we receive metal from vendor, as per PO quantity. So we done the go material, we received materials, quality inspection is done. Then we are going to internally allocation to the who's the requester, which teams. At the time VBR will be generated. The see internal goods issue examples to cost center, which cost center they purchased. When we received materials, we have to do the goods receipt. We need to allocate the materials to the cost center end users. At the time VBR will be generated. KBS it is there. KBS means when we receiving invoice from the vendor, if you will make the payment for vendor, all the payments transaction keys comes under KBS. I will show you in this one. See KON. KON means is consignment payables. Consignment or pipeline PO it is there. So when we go using MRKO settlement, then KON will be generated. PRD means interest they will ask. So what is PRD? When PRD will be generated? So PRD means it is a price difference or cost difference we can say. Examples. What is PRD means? See, in material master, one mouse it is there. So mouse is in my database, finished materials. Only PRD is for only finished materials. See, I entered clearly only for finished materials. PRD means it's only finished materials for applicable. So in my database, mouse cost is 1,000 rupees finished materials in Metal Master MM01. 1,000 rupees it is there. But when I creating purchase order, the material cost 1,200 rupees it is there because maybe the market price or increased or maybe some other reasons 1,200. Now system will consider 1,200, but finance teams at the time of they will make the payment for vendor, so true transaction keys will be generated. And first the breakup details. So 1,200 is a 1,200 is a metal cost, but breakup means 1,000 is a finished materials in MM Master and 200 will come under as a PRD. That is what is the difference amount is there that will come under as a transaction key is a PRD. So then different GL accounts will be generated. PRD means. So this is only finished materials. They will ask, can we PRD will come for raw materials? Interest they will ask. No, PRD will not come for raw materials. It will come for only finished materials. Okay, that very important. They will ask definitely. What is PRD? How it will be generating? What business scenarios can you explain me? They will ask. So you can say example. So in my database is 100 rupees is their cost. When I'm creating purchase order 130 rupees, I enter material cost per piece cost. The system consider 130, but system show back and do 100 rupees in metal master, 30 will show PRD. So total is 130. So PRD means 30 rupees for additional GL account they created. 100 rupees is standard, whatever the finished materials GL account is there, that will come. Then two GL accounts will be creating. That is a PRD means. Next, VST is a input tax. So we know the tax code we creating, the tax we are maintaining, that is. So WRX means GRIR clearance. GR means goods receipt, IR is invoice receipt. That is when we received invoice from vendor, that is WRX, GRIR clearance. Now, if you see some of the anything, just I will show you. If I will go to MIR5, list of invoices. Okay. So MIR5, this is a list of invoices under company code. Let's go to here, physical year 2020, company code D123. Let's examples here. Posting date you can enter or document date. So first March to 2020 to July 31st. The last 4 months invoices. Just I'm showing the reports. Okay. So this just I'm going explaining any one G invoice open. Okay. Go to follow on documents. Just document number click. See the transactions. KBS means we are going to make the payment for vendor, that is 35,400. This is material cost to invoice cost. GRIR clearance invoice amount, but this is input tax. So input tax is VST. WRX is a GRIR clearance account. This the way this link to GL accounts. Now what we see in OBYC T code, OBYC, see examples. Uh, Now what is there? KBS, it is the examples. This is the transaction case. Now it's go to KBS. If they will going to make the payment, whether it is in raw metals or finished metals or semi-finished, any kind of, if they are going to make the payment for vendor, KBS, this credit debit will come. So we have to see this next here, GL account, the chart of account INT. Okay, so here somebody is there removed here or some, I don't know. It should come actually just GL accounts. Okay, this KBS somebody's changed here. Okay, go back. Let's examples. WRS, it is a GRIR clearance account. Okay, W means it will come alpha last. WRS, just double click. See 191100, but where they created this GL accounts under FS00, they creating there, they will come back and they're assigning here. It's not sure. This only they created. Okay, VST it is there, so they will create here GL accounts. We should enter, actually it should come like 91100, that is same, right? 911. See, it came now. See, 1900. See, if you see this one, control, first we will see the goods receipt. When we do the goods receipt from third party means whether it's vendor, GRIR clearance account. This is the jailer. They created here, they will come back and in this step they will assign WRX. This WRX where the, just means this is GRIR clearance. The transaction keys means somewhere it will be mentioned WRX something also. Okay. See, GRIR receiving clearing account, G45 it is there. Clearing account, GRIR clearance account. The same thing definition here, see clearing account. So first they creating GL accounts, they will come back and assign here. Each and every transactions like WRX is there, VST is there, input tax. You just double click 154,000. That also same thing. So if you see, I go back here. Okay, so input tax. Just changing control data. Input tax 154,000. See, alternative account number, that is the GL accounts they created. Input tax here. GW. This is for their account group. Means the field selections group or account vendor account group. How we are maintaining the same. Their finance teams they created. This is for their internal reference purpose. GL accounts. I mean groups. This is status groups and field status groups. They're doing configurations here. GL accounts. They're linked to valuation classes there. I mean GL accounts here. Now if you see the BSX something. Each and material type. In case raw materials 0001. In case finished materials, okay, go to 7920 or 25 for finished materials, then different GL accounts. Based on material type, link with the GL accounts they created here. Okay, if you, now we created valuation classes there, it is in 7788. We need to assign that valuation class to here. So then how we will create to go to new entries in case examples. So what we created there, so valuation classes we created 7788. Okay, here GL accounts, this is raw materials. So raw material GL accounts, what is there? So we can, so 3000 it is there, or maybe GL accounts for company code or chart of account, or maybe if we know the GL accounts number, we can directly enter here. That's examples. Okay. Now this is the GL accounts. Let's be clean. Go to 7788. See here, valuation classes. This is our own valuation classes. You have it saved. So we can do here. So if you have anything, one valuation class we created, they will come back and they will assign here to GL. Each and every transactions, it is in the link to valuation class of GL accounts. If you see the GBB in case or BSV inventory postings, different GL accounts. 3000 different GL accounts. If it is in finished materials, that means see 7900 or 25 finished semi-finished. This is finished mate. Finished, semi-finished, both are there using same GL accounts. So 893, 893010, see all are same. But similar properties, both are same. So that is the reason they will use one GL account. Raw materials completely they will use one GL account. 4020. So this is the valuation classes. If we create our own material valuation class, go to new entries, 77882. So we enter this 4 lakhs 20. Each and every valuation class which is linked to GL accounts. So if we see again, valuation classes means at the time of where we see here, see. In case if I will see anything, this one, go to follow on documents. See. KBS. LG Bangalore vendor, this is the GL accounts, is the same. Invoice, tax amount are same, repeated. GL accounts also repeated, but maybe there's some other, it is in what is a debit and credit indicators. This is, that is related to finance informations. Okay. This is completely, they done the configuration where they doing configuration under, but we should by heart these ones, like how the simple, like it's in, see, you can say this till valuation GL accounts, or you can come back on here also. Material type is assigned to valuation class is assigned to GL accounts. Then plant is assigned to company code, company code assigned to chart of account assigned to valuation grouping code assigned to GL accounts. Then account modifier, valuation class. We can say this till one round. So material master, first GL accounts will start, material type will start material master. So that is the reason they enter. Material master, if you not say also no problem. So you say material type is assigned to valuation classes, so valuation class is assigned to GL accounts, or material type is assigned to account category reference. Account category reference is assigned to valuation class assigned to GL accounts. Again, plant is assigned to company code, plant is company code assigned to chart of account assigned to valuation grouping code assigned to GL account. Okay, so you say this line, or otherwise also if you don't remember that something also, just say this T codes and you just explain this one. So what is like it is in valuation class is a bridge between and FI integrations. This material type is assigned to one valuation class is assigned to 4 to 5 GL accounts. Examples, when we do the goods receive different GL account, when we hand over the materials to the end users, different GL accounts, when we do the same material scrap, different GL account, we can say like that. Different transactions, material type same, valuation class is same, but GL accounts will be different based on requirement to the request to movement types. The GL accounts will be generating. Okay, so this I will send it to you. You can just refer this. Just theory. That's it. This is, but you should remember these T codes: OMWM, OMWD, OMSK, OBYC, and this account category reference. What is the benefit to? So what is the valuation class, link to where it is created, how they created and assigned to material type, this kind of general information. Okay. Almost of this maybe we'll finish this weekend or something, or within a week, day by day, right? In 2-3 classes are there. After that, some implementation project I will give. I will explain that. I will show. I will send to you an implementation document, business blueprint, real time scenario. That you can keep it in reference. Anyway, I will explain that. So we'll see.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay.